Welcome back, or welcome for the first time to Play This at My Funeral, the podcast about music and life and death. I'm your host, Dinah Susan Alobeid, and I'm so happy you've landed here in our little corner of the world because we're getting into some deep existential conversations. So buckle up. I hope you're ready to tear away any sort of avoidance you have about going deep, getting real, and the nitty-gritty ins and outs of being a human person that is existing right now, and discovering some amazing new music and hearing fantastic stories from folks just like you or me. That's enough of me. Let's get on with the show. This is a quick content warning for everyone ahead of this episode. There is discussion of a teenage depression diagnosis, as well as attempted suicide. These topics are very heavy, and first and foremost, I want you to protect yourself and protect your heart. Later on in the episode, we also share some spoilers from the Oscar-winning movie Sinners, starring Michael B. Jordan. Oh my God, we got to keep going.
So to the notion of Seance, though, the reason I love it, the reason why I made the playlist is for two reasons. One, that kind of haunting, ethereal, yet sweetness to mix with the sweetness of James's voice, but also the lyrics. And within the lyrics of the song, it's really about this idea of love transcending beyond life and death, transcending beyond, if I can't have you in this life, at least I have a shot at having you in the next one. And it's like it's saying, life and death are two sides of the same coin. And if I see you in the seance, meaning if you call me back to life or I call you back to life, then I am a happy man. And so it's that idea that love can transcend, the corporeal form, which I think realistically, real love, and I don't even just mean that romantically, but in any
type
way,
of love.
We hold on to that even after our loved ones are gone. It's that doesn't change, that feeling, that emotion.
So it's eternal.
Exactly.
It's eternal, and it is not physical, and it is not one-dimensional.
Exactly.
Oh,
and so we can
powerful.
revisit and re-love and regain and re-talk to folks even after they're no longer with us physically.
Okay, after that, we're going to shift to Lilac Wine by
Jeff
Buckley. And this song, this is like one of those songs that like really stays with you. And it's called Lilac Wine, and it feels intoxicating. It feels like you're drinking the song. I'm going to just play a touch of it.
I lost myself on a cool, damp night. I gave myself
I want to dance to this stuff.
It's a beautiful piece for contemporary.
I was gonna say I'm picturing the contemporary, like the big arms.
Yeah, a lot of sweeping movements.
The sweeping on the floor. So many of these,
Yeah.
What is this song doing for you? Why this
so
song? It's lovely. It's a gorgeous song.
It's the one time I'm willing to be slightly blasphemous musically. It's actually a Nina Simone cover.
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Of course it is. Why Jeff Buckley and not Nina?
So the reason is because as much as I love the Nina version, I didn't want to go back to back Nina. And two,
okay, that's fair.
I love Jeff's version of it because the guitar adds this secondary kind of vocal quality that Nina's piano version doesn't quite have, and it creates this additional soothing feel to it. Vocally, he's the only person I've ever heard sing this song that can match what Nina does with this song, which is saying
Nina
a
Simone
lot.
is a
Right.
goddess. The guitar is a character in and of itself in this song.
Yes.
It's a very sexy, heady song that you can lose yourself in, and it's like you hear it and you're like, oh, remember that time.
So funny enough, it's what
you're like, remember when I was 22 or whatever the age.
It's what I call that 3 a.m. dancing in the apartment song. It's that
that's a great
you've got
way
a
to
nice little,
describe it.
you're with your person, you got a nice little buzz going. Maybe you just got home from a couple of spots. You still got a little energy to you. You're not quite ready for bed yet. And you need something to kind of help transition you. And you say, "Come here, sweetie, let's just dance." And you put that on. And it's kind of, again, it's one of those messaging songs to people that might be in the crowd. But
I love an inside joke funeral playlist song.
Yeah.
I feel like not many guests talk about them. They say like, this song is in honor of my dad. This song is like was my wedding song for my partner. But I love that you are delivering a lot of like, I want there to be someone in the crowd who hears this song and
they're like,
it's just between me and them.
They get it.
Me and them.
They understand it. Yeah.
Oh,
So
I love it. I love it.
It's that.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
The 3 a.m. dancing in the middle of the apartment song, Lilac Wine,
Lilac
and specifically
the Jeff
Buckley's cover.
Yep.
So you mentioned Nina, and Nina is coming in next with Don't Let Me Be Misunderstood, or she comes right before, which, I mean, a previous guest of mine, Claude Silver, included Feeling Good by Nina Simone. This was episode 15. And we just touched on Nina a little bit, but like, what does she represent for you in your life on this playlist?
She is the godmother of all things music, in my opinion. I think she is probably one of the most underrated musicians, not just singers, but musicians, maybe ever. Nina Simone's got a hand in creating everything from blues to soul to funk to hip hop to modern R&B, jazz. She has touched so many genres of music in some way, shape, or form. She is, or was, I should say, but is, because her music is eternal. She is the embodiment of female empowerment. She's the embodiment of Black empowerment. She's the embodiment of progressive ideations through song. She's the embodiment of poetry and musical verse. She is protest music and love-making music and fight-back music and self-aggrandizement and self-assurance.
Everything.
All of it.
Just everything.
Pick a thought, feeling, wonder, or desire, and she's got a song that'll match it. Put it that way. And there are so few artists that have that ability. So for me to not have some sort of representation of Nina Simone,
she had to be
on there. And so Don't Let Me Be Misunderstood, I happen to pick that one. I mean, there are, again, countless I could have. I chose that one because of the simple line of, please don't let me be misunderstood. The thing I want, when I go out of this world and I'm no longer able to explain myself, I want people to go, no, I know who he was. I know the man he was. I know the person he was. I have no doubts about the kind of character he had. And so it's kind of literal. It's real literal.
I'm just a soul whose intentions are good. Please, Lord, please don't let me be misunderstood.
I may not always say the right thing.
That's it.
I may not always do the right thing, but you know my heart. And it's that simple. It's simple.
It's such a good song.
Yeah.
You included Eden by Nicholas Britell, and it is this pensive instrumental piece that, again, another great song for a contemporary dance. How did you discover this song? It's really deep.
I mean,
is it in a movie or
it is?
It in a movie?
It is.
Of course. It sounds like it. It sounds very contemplative.
So, for those who may not know, Nicholas Britell is an amazing film and TV composer. He might most easily be known as having composed the music for Succession.
Oh,
that is him. So this piece is from the score to the film If Beale Street Could Talk. Came out in 2017, I want to say.
I've heard of it. I've never seen it.
It is a film recreation of an old James Baldwin book by the same name. This particular version, it's a composed piece that's split in half. One's called Eden Harlem and Eden Lower East Side. They're very similar. There's minor differences into the instrumentation that changes them between the two. Lower East Side's a little darker. It fits a bit more of a darker point in the film itself. I was lucky enough to be able to go to the Tribeca Film Festival premiere of the movie. And so I'm sitting in my seat and the lights go down and the film starts, and that opening cello pull is before there's even a picture, it's the first thing you hear. There's no
pulls
picture
you
yet.
in emotionally.
And it immediately it literally took my breath away. I'm sitting there just going, what is that? And the movie starts, and it's this beautiful rack focus of a pan down coming from the sky through these autumn trees with different colored leaves, and it's slowly panning down to the street where the two main characters are walking down. And the music so perfectly fit the visual that it just capped it. I was like locked. I couldn't stop focusing on it. And I love that piece of music. Oh, it's brilliant. And I love the music because to what I was saying before about using music to fall asleep, it's that score specifically, but that particular song is the first one I always go to when I need to go to sleep. But two,
that's soothing,
it breathes, literally, Dina. It breathes. You can hear
because of the cello.
I love the cello so much. You
I love
hear the song breathing, and it changes your breath, and it changes your focus, and for me, it calms me significantly. So it's not just the song, but I also placed it where I placed it because I wanted it to be a bit of a calming influence for people after a few songs where there's a bit more energy, there's a bit more emotion. And sometimes you just need something that can kind of center you and calm you back down and kind of reground you. And that's what that song does for me. Every time I hear it, it's just like, be here, be present, be aware of what's around you, breathe, take time to take focused breath. Yeah. And that song for me is just, it's kind of it's the center back to one.
Very nice. The cello especially. You know what? I've never played cello. I used to play violin a little bit. I am deciding right now, I want to go to a music store, get my hands on a cello and just try.
Do it.
I love cello so much. I got to do it. Okay.
Do it.
We need to get through these questions.
Okay.
We've got Fix You by Coldplay, and Coldplay is like basically a recurring character on this show.
Everybody loves Coldplay. Nobody wants to admit it. We all love Coldplay.
I know. And it's like, come on, everybody. We've had Coloratura, Paradise. Mm-hmm. Fix You is really lovely. Like Chris Martin's song to Gwyneth Paltrow. It's like, once you're in a relationship, it doesn't end. You have to keep working on it.
Every day.
Such a good choice.
Yeah. It's my favorite Coldplay song. In my opinion, it's their apex as far as songwriters go. It's a perfect kind of full combination of who they are as a band in terms of the way the song is structured, the way the song crescendos. Chris's lyrics are just genuinely heartfelt and honest, and they really, like, if you take them to heart, especially in terms of your own relationships, it's the idea that you'll always be somebody's North Star. And at the core of it, I think all relationships, whether they be romantic or familial or friendship, you always want that, or at least I always want that. I always want people to know that they can come to me and that I'll always be there to listen. And at times I may try to fix them literally, whether they want it or not. But, I think that the end of the day, that was always the reason it exists in that space is I always wanted people to know that they could come to me, that they could talk to me, that they could confide in me, that they could believe in me, and I believe in them. And that song is that kind of that representation of lights may guide you home and unwind the bones, and I will try to fix you.
You have another recurring character, which is the Beatles. But you don't have the Beatles.
No.
You included Yesterday by the Beatles originally, but specifically the Boyz II Men cover.
Yes.
And I mean, this cover is everything. Yeah. It is like so soul fulfilling. Yes. And this choice of this cover says something. I like, why? What does it say?
So short version before I get into the blasphemous version. I love Boyz II Men. Favorite R&B group of modern times. I have a tattoo that is meant to be a Gemini symbol, but it's very much reminiscent of
Boyz II Men.
The two on their second album. It has gotten me many jokes over the years.
That's awesome.
So I had to have a Boyz II Men song on there, and in picking that, I love their rendition of Yesterday. The blasphemous,
it's incredible.
The blasphemous version behind it is, I think the Beatles are slightly overrated. I know. I said it out loud.
But
I've literally been.
That's.
I know.
Ken, oh my gosh!
I've had British people threaten violence against me. I had a British woman put me in a headlock after I said it once.
No judgment.
That's not to say I don't think the Beatles are good. I think the Beatles are very good. I do not think that they are as good as the world has touted them to be over the last 60, 70 years.
It's interesting that, like, they're untouchable.
Yes.
For many.
Yes.
And I will say, their oeuvre, their entire... Thank you. They just have so many songs.
Yeah.
I have their vinyl number ones, and I have Abbey Road, and I'm just like... The sheer volume of really excellent songs, I think, is what gives them such staying power. But hey, no judgment here. You are entitled to think they're overrated. But if people come after you, I can't be held responsible.
I'm willing to back up my explanations. I have explanations and reasons. We don't need to.
The T-shirt. The T-shirt. The Beatles are overrated. Ken Golden.
Yeah, right. We'll just put a target on the back of it too.
Yeah, sorry. Okay, your final song is aptly named "Joy" by Samm Henshaw, and this song does perfectly placed. It feels like a release, like a resolution to this journey, this moment, this beautiful life. And what does ending this song on Joy mean to you?
It's
this playlist. Sorry.
Yes.
Ending this playlist on Joy.
So, I got into Samm Henshaw. He's another British R&B soul singer. Similar vein of Jacob Banks. I got into them around the same time, honestly. That song is similar to Little Me. It feels like a recognition of self. And it feels it. And the reason I wanted to end the playlist like that is for the same reason as I was saying before. I was purposely putting together this playlist with the intention of kind of having it be a soundtrack for my services. And so when people are leaving after they've cried and they've laughed and they've, screamed and cussed and kicked and hollered, I want them going with a sense of peace and joy. Because at the end of the day, I'd like to think that for the most part, I brought joy to people. So I want people to be able to go away from this feeling some semblance of peaceful release of their emotions, but also just in memory of the joyful times that they had with me. And I think that this song is a great kind of recognition of the faults and failures you've had that you've overcome to get back to some joy in whatever form that may take.
People are sometimes confused about prayer, and that's the saddest thing for me.
I also love that.
Because people think it's only when something goes wrong, that's when you pray.
This one might leave you teary-eyed, this one gon' keep you flying high, this one gon' get you through the night. The song is called Joy, sweet joy. I had to conquer my fears, I had to wrestle with faith. I made some plans for the future, them plans kept showing up late. That led to joy.
And that led to joy. And that led to joy. I love the beginning when he says people turn to prayer
in times
when things are going wrong.
And that,
essentially.
Yeah.
But what's a good time to pray? And listen, I say this all the time. I'm not religious. I think I'm very spiritual.
Same.
And I believe that religion and spirituality is between you and whatever you believe in. And I think it's not up for judgment. And I think do whatever you need to do to live this life. I don't think it needs to be scrutinized or discussed with anybody. But you feel like you hear that, oh, I got to pray because things are going wrong. I got to pray for what I want. But it's what about praying just to be in communion with your higher self, with what life has given you, how far you've come, everything you talked about.
Exactly.
It's a lovely song.
I love that opening because it's a thing that my father would always say. It's you don't always have to pray just because you want something. Pray. Sometimes you need to pray because you got something. And you're praying to keep it. You're thinking that, and you're thankful that you got it. You're praying that you keep it. You pray that you can build upon it or pass it along to somebody else. And I love that in conjunction with the idea of joy and praying for the abundance of joy that you may feel, that you may be to pass to others, and that you may hope to continue to feel. And I think that that's a beautiful way, and especially with the idea of, hey, pray the fact that you made it through the things you made it through to find yourself and some joy.
Let me tell you, this song reminded me of this Canadian alt rapper, indie singer, Chaos.
Yeah!
Do you know Chaos?
Yeah, I know Chaos.
Okay, so Chaos has a very spiritual, positive message in all his songs. And this song, the love song, played a very big role in my own coming of age 2 decades ago. And this song reminded me of it. They're very different. I love this song so much. But the quality is the same. Mm-hmm. And a lot of the lyrics in this are like, I'm just a man who's walking. They tried to split my wings, but wisdom gives so many things.
I haven't heard this song in so long. Holy crap.
I know. So when I heard Joy by Samm Henshaw, I was like, I have to listen to this.
This is not a love song.
It's a sonic. Damn, it feels good to have people up on it. I also know this. But Samm Henshaw reminded me of Chaos. Yeah. And, there's so many songs that they take you back to that pivotal time. But this song, Joy, is incredible. Yeah. So when someone listens to your full playlist from start to finish, what do you hope they understand about you that maybe they didn't see before or completely understand?
I think the thing I would hope that they see or understand about me is that I love love. And I don't just mean that in the romantic sense. I mean that in the overall, because I think, in all honesty, romantic love can be fleeting. There's a reason we call it a first love. It's rare that the people you get to say I love you to for the first time you say I love you to somebody is also the last person you say I love you to.
Yeah, very rare.
But the idea of that I love love, and I love to see love not only in myself, but I love to see love on other people, especially people that I love. I would always say to people, I remember years ago, I would say to people that would have issues with LGBTQ individuals and progression of laws. And I was like, have you ever been in love? Have you ever had somebody tell you they love you? Why would you want to hold anybody away from that? That feeling is so good.
I know.
Why would you ever want somebody to not be able to feel that and feel that fully? So I think
I don't get it either.
I never will. But I think if you've ever felt that, if you ever said that and meant it, and you ever had somebody say it to you and meant it, you understand that feeling can literally keep you moving when you didn't think you could. I have, as a person who's had to do it myself, as somebody who knows other people that do it, there are plenty of folks out here that are living not for themselves, but simply living because they know somebody else loves them, and them not being here anymore would deeply hurt them. And so they keep pushing forward. And so it's because of that love and that concept of love and that feeling of love and that understanding of love that they're able to maintain themselves in this world and move forward until they can find their own love and their own joy within themselves. So I think that, and at the end of the day, I want people to know that I love love. And I love people feeling love and being in love and having love and loving things and loving themselves, most importantly of all.
When I was 19 or 20, my friend Bobby Hankinson and I were on a little break from the Northeastern newsroom outside, late night when we were putting the paper to bed. Mm-hmm. And he's like, "Ugh, Dina, you love love." And those are the people I want to surround myself with, people who love love, because other than loving each other and being in community, what else are we doing here? We're doing it for the profit sharing? Come on. We're doing it for the likes? No, we're doing it to feel joy.
Exactly. And I say that specifically, as if I'm being completely honest, as a man, I say that because I feel like not enough men and not enough young men are made aware that it's okay to love things. It's okay to love people.
Yeah.
It's okay to say you love people, especially your friends, especially your male friends. Tell them you love them.
It's so funny because there's always been this gendering of flowers. Mm-hmm. Flowers are to be bought by men for women. Right. And my father is flowers are for everyone. Colors are for everyone. I don't care what color. My dad knows my favorite color is lavender, and he wears lavender to everything all the time. Right. And it's just this notion of love is for everyone.
Love is for everyone.
Colors and flowers are also for everyone.
And dancing is for everyone.
And dancing is for everyone.
Damn sure dancing is for everyone.
Oh, yeah. I have a I have a book called Boys Can Dance from the American Ballet Theater that I was gifted when my son was born.
I know that book.
Yeah, it's a wonderful book. It's a wonderful book about, and the real male ballet dancers in the ABT are like listed in the back in their bios. It's really cool.
Yeah.
Okay. We could talk forever. This is going to be the first two-parter because we have enough content here. So Ken, love a play.
I can yammer.
We love a podcast first. So where can folks find you if they want to connect with you?
If they want to connect with me, I'm on Instagram and Threads are the only real social media I get down with at this point in time.
Yeah, I'll tag you.
Yeah,
we'll tag you.
They are both JRGLDN, Junior Golden. I am a junior. I'm Ken Golden Jr. But yeah, so it's just JRGLDN on Instagram and Threads, and that's where they can come yell at me about the Beatles.
All right, Ken. Well, I will see you at the dance battle in the middle of New Jersey.
Done and
done. We'll get on that.
Sounds
Bye.
Good. Take care.
That's our show for today. Thank you so much for being here with us. If you liked the show or loved the show, make sure you hit that follow button wherever you get your podcasts so you don't miss an episode. And please, please, please rate and review, leave a comment, drop in the notes a new song you discovered that you loved or the song or songs you want played at your own funeral. I'm so happy to have you listening, but also you can follow along on more across Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, etc. at Play This at My Funeral podcast. So thank you to our sponsors. Thank you to our guests. Thank you to my editor and co-producer, Alice Marcondes. And I'm just going to leave you with this one last thought. Don't be afraid to go deep. Dance every chance you get. And always keep it real. Thanks for listening. Bye.